Tone Tone, boss man, this shit, man.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ade.
It's your boy Ope, and welcome back to another episode of
Boss
BossTalks.
Today we have to the left of me,
Javon in the building.
And to my right, you know I got my sister.
Your favorite influencer, Bria Ashley.
And as you guys know, they have some history.
we back for round 2 over here.
Round 2 is going to be a
ready?
good one.
Are you ready, my brother Javon?
Listen, I've been ready since the last time. It's been too long. Let's get this going.
I'm always ready, so I'm not even worried about it. Like,
See, Javon has been waiting for you, Bria.
Now, he called you out last time, if I remember.
And I don't appreciate that because, like, why you can't say it to my face?
Oh, I'm saying it now. I'm going to say what I have to say right now. So, you know what?
We got a good one. All right, we're going to introduce the topic before
ready?
we get
You
into
ready?
any violence. It's not going to be violent. It's going to be conversational violence. You
That's
feel
what
me?
BossTalks is all about,
The
bro.
conversations.
Exactly.
But today's topic is, should men chase women?
When is it okay for a man to chase a woman, Mr. Javon?
I don't think it's ever okay to chase a woman unless she's unless she's reciprocating. You know, you have other things to chase in your life. If a woman's not reciprocating your energy, why are you going to chase her? You got to put that energy into your purpose.
It's not black.
You got to put your energy into your goals. And that's what's going to make you a man at the end of the day. If you stray away from that, your woman's going to feel that. She's going to act like she wants you to chase her, but she really wants you to chase your purpose, your money, your goals. That's what women really want. Trust me, I know.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
No. Whoa.
We got a no in the back. Can I
No.
hear your
A
opinion,
heavy
sister?
no.
Why?
Absolutely no.
When is it
right?
okay for a man to chase a woman then, Miss
I
Bria?
feel like, first of all, chase is the wrong word, right? Chase is the wrong word. Court a woman,
Court. Okay.
right?
We're
Like,
not
I
talking
feel
about court though. We're
It-
talking about chase. Like
no, but I'm
you
going to say
chasing that girl.
that it turned into chase. If you have to chase somebody, that means they're running from you. If they're running from you, they don't want you. You shouldn't be with that person. You shouldn't desire to be with that person. So that's why I say chase is a little funny, right? But courting means I'm interested in you. I'm putting my effort, showing you that it's worth putting effort back.
If that's the case, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to disagree with that. If you're
You
talking
wanna
about
agree with
court,
me?
if you're talking about court a woman,
Say it louder.
listen, if a woman is giving me the energy, like I show her I'm interested in her,
Yeah, he
and
folded
she's
in the first couple minutes.
reciprocating.
I saw that.
there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. I'll court you, but you know I gotta see the interest from the woman too.
What does courting look like to you in this day? Because I don't. Now I'm curious because it matters. So, what does it look like?
Taking you out on dates, treating you to certain events. That's
You think
quite
that's
it's
a
the
man's
same thing.
responsibility?
We gonna get into that though.
We'll talk more
We
about
gonna
that.
definitely get into that though.
Ade, what's your opinion
So-
There's
about
nothing
it?
wrong with that as long as it's being reciprocated.
Wait, before we move on, I want to
Yeah.
hear your opinion, my brother.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just say my answer. I don't think it's ever okay for a man to chase a woman. You chase that bag. The woman's gonna come after that. They're gonna see you on your ground, like Javon said, and then once they see that you're about your purpose, that you're not playing around with your life, that's when the woman's gonna come after. How
That's a
about
man
you?
thing to say.
For me, I think, as Bria said, chase is the wrong word. Only thing you should chase is your purpose in life. You know, chase your goals. As you go towards your purpose and your goals, the people that also see that same vision is also gonna come along. Now, if you chase a woman, you're leaving yourself up for opportunities to be disappointed because at the end of the day, we are human. Human beings make mistakes, and if you chase a person, they're gonna lead you to God knows where. They might lead you to a hole. Feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of women that lead men to bad decisions for whatever decision they may make.
Would you still think that if the question was should a woman chase a man?
Oh, we gonna get in
We
that.
gonna get into that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, 'cause I'm like,
So
now,
we
y'all
all
acting
agree.
real polite over here when it's your turn, but
We all agree that a man should never chase a woman. So we all agree. All right, so it's not getting too
I wouldn't
crazy
say
yet.
all agree.
What you mean? We just all
We
said
said
a
we
man should
changing
never.
the word.
Nah, we
and
ain't
we
saying
all
we changing.
agreed.
See, you was the one changing words over here. The question was, should a man chase a woman? We all said no.
Wait. There might be a time though.
Okay.
I would
so
love
we
to
don't
know.
let-
It might be
we
a
would-
time.
Go ahead.
I
just
would
thought of
love
a
to
time.
know when that time is because it's not that many times when that's gonna happen.
Why are you making your voice so
But
deep?
It's because
Huh?
you see the light right there. You feel real light.
This is my real voice.
Because that was the question, Bria. We asked you,
That is the
when
facts.
is it okay for a man to chase a woman?
Nah, I just thought
You
about
didn't
a
say
time.
that before,
I just
but
thought
now.
about a time.
Wait, so
Okay,
I
so
wanna hear,
let
I
us
wanna
know
hear.
what time that is.
If a man fucks up,
Mm.
If a man fucks up, that's when he should chase women.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only time that it's time to chase.
All right.
Because like you did something for me to pull back, so like that's when you got to close the gap.
Okay.
So
That's
I
different.
might think that's the time.
Question though. So depending on how big the mess up is, like, what is the degrees to these mess ups? Because if it's a woman that I truly value, I'm not gonna mess up or fuck up that bad where she's gonna want to distance herself or leave me completely. You see what I'm saying? So now at that point, why would I have to chase you if
I
I'm?
think each individual has to gauge what's too serious and what's fixable and salvageable. And if it's salvageable, then the person should be chasing me. You know, like I feel like if we decided that we could work it out and we could be together, you might have to put a little chase on there, just so I know I'm not looking stupid. You know, like I think that's fair. I'm not saying
What you guys think at the front?
I stand on my answer.
Oh.
Men should never chase a woman, no matter
Even if
what
they
the
mess up.
situation is.
you fear accountability or something.
Nah, I'm saying like even if you mess up, then obviously it wasn't meant to be, right? Like how bad is the mess up that you have to chase the woman to get her back? That's not really your shorty at the end of the day.
So
if you're gonna
so
mess
you
up
don't
that
think
bad,
people make mistakes.
nah, people do. I mean, what kind of mistakes we talking? You want to
That's
get
what I'm saying.
you want to get
The
specifics?
personal, no, because the personal, like it's your personal thing. We said back here, it depends on how intense the mess up was, right? You're saying
Yeah.
if any mess up happens, I'm supposed to dip. Like that's what you're saying?
Nah, I'm saying you shouldn't chase that because it depends on what mess up, like what mistake was made. Like how bad did I do the girl that I have to chase her and get her attention back?
But if you're gauging how
say
bad,
if you cheat, right? You're talking to another girl, another shorty. Is like, why would you want to chase the other girl to get her back if you're already dealing with another girl?
yes, but if you, that's why I said a mistake, right? Like not like yeah out here just dogging people out. I'm talking about if you're with a girl and you're committed and like a lapse of judgment or y'all fighting and you're in a bad space, whatever. Like it could be different scenarios. But like
My thing is, I feel like Bria takes like the slightest thing and thinks she blows it out of proportion. What y'all think?
Oh,
I feel like
my.
she takes like the slightest mistake and be like, "Oh, nah, you gotta chase me and come get me back." Like,
Oh,
you
my.
ain't answer the
that?
phone. You ain't answer the phone. Nah, you gotta come and chase me. Like,
Oh, you ain't text me back in an
you ain't text
hour?
me
You
back
know
in an
what? I ain't
hour.
gonna
feel
text you back in 4
that's
hours.
Bria's vibe. Y'all get it?
Oh,
That's
my.
I'm that petty.
I ain't say that. I'm
You
just
could be
adding
the petty
on.
type. You seem
You
like
added
you
on
could
because
be
you
the.
said it.
You could be the petty type. You seem like you could be the petty type.
I feel
But-
like
And then I feel like Bria wants us to chase her back in that type of situation if we was her man, but we're not going for that, fellas. Are we going for that?
It
Nah.
depends. I'll say it depends to a certain extent now. Now, I would ask you, Bria, why are you tolerating those mistakes? Why are you giving the opportunity for those mistakes to come back? So it's like, so my thing is,
how did we get from my life choices?
no, but I'm just saying this for all. I'm saying this for all women.
Okay.
If a man makes a mistake, all right, and now you want him to chase you, and he makes the same mistake, why? You're giving him the opportunity to keep making the mistake.
You're under the impression that the man's gonna make the mistake again, right? Like I really truly believe that like there's different stages in everybody's life where you start fucking up. Like when you're younger, you're dogging people out, you're doing whatever because you can, right?
Yeah.
When you start getting older and you start prioritizing what you need and what you want, and like you really start to grow and learn what you want, I don't think you're gonna make the same mistakes that you were making at 20, right? So
That's fair.
you can't put something so rigid on something and not expect a person to grow. If you don't want your partner to grow and if you want your partner to stay right where they were when you met them, then you shouldn't be in a relationship. So I understand mistakes. Like I feel like it's a nurturing quality in women to understand a man's mistakes.
Okay, so now I got you though. I ain't gonna lie, because you fell into my trap. So if you gonna tolerate that, then why you want them to chase you?
I feel like you have to show me that it's worth it. So that's the same thing that Javon was saying in the beginning, like reciprocation. Like you already showed me that you're gonna fuck up. You need to earn the trust back. That's in the chase. Like you're doing everything you need to do to make sure that like the love that I'm trying to give you is a safe space to provide it to you.
So whose fault is it if he messes up again? If you allow him to make that mistake,
It's his own choice. So that's his own fuck up.
Mhm.
But it's your choice to then stay. If you continue to stay and continue to take something that's a pattern at that point, that's on you. That's
what I'm
accountability
saying,
in self. Like it's
I can't argue
two-part.
with that.
that's fair.
I can't argue with that.
See how I
She's
grew in a
making some
year,
good
guys?
points.
We grew in a
making some good
year.
points.
Therapy. Get
Nah,
your
that's a
Like
fact.
I was talking a lot last time, but she's making some decent points.
See, and y'all talking about I'm petty. I grew as a
All right,
person.
so we gonna flip it now.
We'll flip
When is it okay for a woman to chase a man?
Yikes. Yeah, I'm gonna let somebody else answer that. I need to think about that one. Hold on.
Bria, you want to answer first?
No, yeah, should go.
All right. I can answer.
Go
Let's
ahead.
let's start it up.
Whenever she wants.
I feel a woman should chase a man if you see a man has qualities, especially in a generation of men that don't share the same qualities. If he shows and he exhibits that he can lead other men besides you, he shows he's a leader of men in the room. If he can show you that he's a family man, but that's the thing. Women they don't know what they're looking for nowadays. They're chasing what social media gives them as as an example, and the example is deadbeats. I'm sorry to say, and then they get upset when they get deadbeat fathers. Sorry to say.
This is the point where you get in the comment section and talk mess. Like this is when you get there. Like
If you think I'm bugging, please let me know down below. But I'm sorry to say, if you guys are chasing men that give you the same mistakes that your foremothers and the people before y'all had and the people you see in your generation have, then you yourself don't know what you're chasing. You're a dog chasing its own tail. So yes, a woman should chase a man, but be aware of the man you're chasing.
is a woman supposed to? Is it a one-sided chase? Like you think that women should chase men? Is that what you're saying?
No, just like how I said before, it should be two-sided. Javon said that perfectly.
Alright.
It takes two to tango. What do you guys think? Or what do you think, bro?
That's a tricky question.
You think I'm bugging?
So okay, this is where people not gonna expect my answer, but like I think you should chase a man. This sounds crazy. Like
You think so?
yeah.
Wow.
shit.
Oh my
Why?
God.
Why
I never-
so? I want to hear. I
Okay.
never heard a woman say that.
No,
Which
no.
therapy have you been going
I
to?
love that therapy.
No, no,
Snap. Snap.
wait. And I feel like I'm gonna get ate up in the comments, but look, you should chase a man because in this society, there's a lot of girls that like genuinely don't know how to treat a man,
Yes.
right? Like they don't know how to nurture for their man. They don't know how to protect their man's feelings, protect their man. Like there's a lot of people that don't know, and if you know how to do it, you have to chase him down a little bit to show him that you're capable of doing what he thinks that all women can't do, right? Like that's where the effort comes in because there's a lot of girls that will not,
Yes.
right? Like they won't. They tell you straight up, "I want you to buy me stuff. I want this. But they don't never tell you what they about to bring to the table. And I don't like the question, "What do you bring to the table?"
Yes.
I don't like the question because it's like you're demanding something up front, but you have to also bring something to the table. If you don't bring nothing, like this is why people keep going, like females ain't nothing, females ain't whatever, because y'all don't do nothing. Y'all don't know how to cook nothing but chicken Alfredo. Like
That's a fact.
Or chicken noodle soup, and we don't want that.
I mean, I like chicken noodle soup,
I don't.
but like I'm not making that. So I'm a lobster and mac and cheese girl. Like
Exactly.
so
some lamb chops.
effort,
Something.
you know, like my man gets fed. So it's like if you're not doing nothing, he's not gonna buy you nothing. Like he's not gonna want to take you out. He's not gonna feel good about doing it. So like chase a little bit.
All right, I
Don't
see
OD.
you grew a lot
Yeah.
within this last year, and I'm very proud of you for that.
Uh-huh.
Because,
For real. I'm not even gonna lie. You just ate that up.
Yeah,
You
she's
really
doing a
ate that
pretty
up.
good job.
Oh
I don't really
my
hear females say that nowadays. So the
And my
fact that
Instagram
you have that
proves
mindset, it's showing some growth happening. So let's
Yeah.
keep that going for the next
Right.
year and the next year
If
too.
my man is watching, you hear him.
Yes.
We're gonna get into that later in the podcast, but like it's obviously a man's job to pursue a woman first. But if the woman is not putting that same effort back, it's like, what are you really there for? You know what I'm saying? Like no man wants to deal with a woman that's not gonna give him the same effort that he's giving her. Albeit that the man has to show the effort first, the woman got to still come back and match that same
It has to be
energy.
reciprocal.
And 9 times out of 10, women do not match that energy. They be
At
like,
all.
nah, you gotta buy me Chanel, you gotta take me on
You
trips,
think they don't know
you gotta
how?
do this, you gotta do that. Like
What if they don't know how? Like
That's a
teaching,
problem.
Who's teaching
That's a
who
problem.
to do what?
That goes back to what I
Huge
said. They looking
why
at
they not
social
getting
media.
wifed up.
They're looking at social
So
media
who taught you
trying
how
to
to be a
chase.
man?
What you mean? Who told me
Who
how
taught
to
you how to
be
be
a
a
man? My
man? Like,
father.
So if you didn't have your dad, do you feel like you wouldn't have the responsibility to learn? Like where would you get it?
I would
if you
still
didn't
have my
that?
village.
The
You feel
internet.
me?
The
There's
internet,
books.
you know, we have other men in the family that can step up and
Yeah.
help
Mhm.
us and teach us things.
sure.
But yeah, fathers play a huge role.
So you think a
I'm
mother
not
was
gonna
supposed
lie.
to teach a woman?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Now-
don't think a mother could teach a man though.
Now I'm from New York, and this is excluding my mother and
Mhm.
all of our mothers in here. But like, think about the women that you see outside giving birth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You think they have the qualities to teach anybody that you're about to date? Like, do you really see that?
The mothers nowadays,
Yeah.
like the new generation,
Do you feel like the generation before us taught the girls in that you're dating in your dating pool was taught? Like, you feel like they were Because those moms, like my mom, she be cooking in the kitchen and doing what she got to do. So like, if you're gonna say that somebody was taught, did they not get taught, or they don't want to do it?
I can speak on my own family. My family was definitely taught and raised the right way. I don't know. I don't know about anybody else's family or household, but
I can speak of as a person from the outside looking in. I can say that there weren't many mentors sought after for the women. I think a lot of mothers from the outside looking in. I'm not a woman, but I feel made a lot of choices or questionable decisions dealing with men that weren't the right man for them in their situation, that
So
ruined their
daughter watched
situation.
it?
Yes, a lot of women grew up seeing their parents in abusive relationships, whether it was one sided or both sides. So I
So
feel
what if the man grew up watching that? Then it's
it's
okay for him to be.
no, it's not okay for either side. I think that's what ruined our generation. I think it's going to continue to ruin our generation because people don't know how to talk about it, and people just continue to sit in that toxicity, thinking that it's okay, but it's not okay. It's only getting worse and worse, and then people are confused when, oh, why is nobody coming after me, or why are the women nowadays not looking for a man to lead them, or why are the women looking at the men thinking, oh, why can't this man lead me? It's because they didn't look for their parents or have mentors to teach them that.
So you think that because women weren't mentored correctly, they decided to be independent, and the independence took away from the femininity that they've.
No, they saw that from their parent, their mother. Their mother had to do what they had to do to survive for the family because the father wasn't in the household.
not only that, bro. Women are seeing how the internet plays a big role in this.
Independent women.
Women are seeing stuff that's going on social media, and they think it applies to their lives, and it's just creating a whole messed up mentality.
And now they think they the leaders. And now they get
The
they,
rules are
Think
changing.
we
It's
think
really
that's
that?
why.
no,
That's
no, no,
why.
no. I'm gonna tell you guys think
That's
no.
why the
Like
divorce
you
rates
or you
are
think
so
that?
high.
Which one? Like you
So-
saying like shade? Like,
All right, so now I ask you, in a company, right?
Mhm.
You every company has a CEO. Is there any company in this world that has two CEOs active at the same time making the same decisions? No, it's gonna vary, and they're gonna combat. That's why they don't have two CEOs at the same time. They have a CFO. They have differing positions, so you can't have the same type of leader in the same household and think they're not gonna combat. Somebody's gonna have to bow out at some point. So now a lot of women is looking like, oh, I'm the leader in this relationship, but I want to be led.
But honestly, I think that comes from a lot of men not being able to lead nowadays.
I agree.
I feel like that masculinity is not there like how it used to be in the past.
They
Some
don't got
women
their
feel like
mentors.
they need
no,
to
they
step
still have
up.
masculinity.
Oh, we definitely do, but
yeah, yeah,
it's
a little
lacking.
too much.
not. There's a
Those
lot
are
of
the men you
feminine men
choose.
out here, though.
They
Yeah,
are.
There's
there
plenty
is.
of feminine men, and I
That
feel
let
like
their
those
emotions take
roles
advantage.
are changing. You feel me? I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of women are starting to lead the relationship, and that dynamic doesn't really work out all the time.
Whose fault is that?
It's the men's fault, I feel like, because men are supposed to be the leaders, and if they're not doing a good job of leading, of course, the women they're gonna feel like they're
So
gonna
as
have
a
to lead.
black man,
I don't think that's a man's fault, bro.
Right,
Like,
as a
if a
black
woman
man-
doesn't want to be led, bro, they're not gonna be led.
The alpha is gonna always
Shit,
get
man.
alpha.
Like, there's gonna be a man out there that's gonna try to steer the woman in the right way. They're just gonna look him up and down, like, you crazy?
No,
I
yeah.
think
Like,
I think
no,
the
I'm not
fault-
Those
following
are the
you.
independent women nowadays that
No, but
have
there's
a hard
there's
time
the fault-
finding
Very
men.
masculine.
Very masculine men.
No, but the
Not
fault is
demure.
men don't want
Not-
to.
No
I don't even
decorum.
know what
Oh my
that means to
God.
this day.
Oh my! Wait,
No decorum.
one mic. Let Bria talk.
I,
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of men that don't know how to lead and expect their woman to lead. Right? Like I really think that there's a lot of people that don't. They genuinely don't know how. Not that they don't want to. So that's the fight inside, right? Like you don't know how. You know you're supposed to because society said so. And now my girl's doing a better job than me. That's unfair to the man, right? But it's also not the woman's responsibility to stop taking over the roles that you can't pick up.
Vaughn, you want to go? Or you want me to go?
Nah, I just got a question. What's unfair to the man? What do you mean?
It's unfair to the man that he didn't get the opportunity to learn.
To learn?
Or like
No, I don't think it's unfair. Reason being, because a man can learn by himself. He could learn. He could train himself. I know a father figure plays a huge role, having a male figure in your life. But I feel like as a man, you have the tools to learn, especially in this day and age with all the technology and everything we have. Pick up a book or something.
Which goes back to when we said chase your goals. But just to go back to what you said, Bria. Well, first, if they're dynamic for that man and woman, if the woman is leading and the man is saying, "Okay, you're a better leader than me," and the relationship succeeds, so be it. Maybe she is saying, I don't expect you to chase me. I'm gonna chase you because I wear the pants in this relationship.
Mm.
That's their
a problem.
dynamic.
A
But
lot of
that's
women
a
do.
problem. But that's their dynamic, and if that succeeds and it's at least a
But
successful
you saying
relationship,
it's a problem.
I don't think the woman's gonna be satisfied with that.
but I'm not
Being
going
the
to
leader in the
I'm not going to
relationship.
speak. I'm not going to speak on that relationship because if a woman's been leading all her life for almost 20 plus years, 30 plus years, they're used to that dynamic.
You think a woman wants to do that
No,
though?
most
Of course
women
not.
want
They
to.
don't want to
Of
be
course
in
not.
masculine
Naturally.
energy. They want to be
But
feminine.
there's some
bro.
women
Most
that
women want to
like
be in
that
that
power.
feminine
Why you can't do
energy.
Why you can't do both?
We're not talking about the minority though. We're talking about the majority of the population.
Yeah.
Most women don't want to be in
But
that type
They
of
keep
position.
thinking that they keep hearing this be a normal thing, and that's why they won't fight for something else. Like if everyone keeps saying, "Oh, this is whack, this is dumb, this is whatever," like why would I gravitate towards that one? If people instantly act how you act about it.
I won't even say it's a minority because the example we use is not very common. Like, not most women are saying sending a relationship happy that they're leading their man. So we're not gonna act like that. That's just that was a finite question.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I was just playing off of that. Like, if that's your example back at home and you guys are happy, please, best believe, stay in that happy relationship. I don't want you guys out of that relationship.
How can you say you be cool with a girl chasing you and then not be cool when the girl's leading?
Mm.
Like if you say that you want a girl to chase a man, you want the girl to come get you. You
That's
want the
not.
girl to
That
put
don't
in
got
work.
anything to do with leading though. That's two different
So
That's
things.
just showing.
That's just showing that you want
if
the relationship.
If I started this relationship, I don't get to lead it.
You
I
initiated.
chased you, and then I don't get to lead it.
But like
So now I gotta go back to my feminine energy after I done chased you.
Nah,
Yes.
like I said before,
What?
no, hold up, nah, you try it.
We're
Devon
getting back
chat.
to the old conversation here.
Nah,
Because what?
cause like I said before,
caught y'all.
nah, no, you ain't catch me,
Yeah?
you bugging.
Go ahead.
Like I said before, like it's the man's role to initiate the relationship, to pursue the woman first. But the woman has to master energy and show that she wants to be a part of the man's
How does she
kingdom.
do that?
A bunch of ways.
Let me hear some.
I,
Damn.
for me, or like in general.
For you, because
For me,
She used you, so you.
Alright, so what I would want a woman to do is to, show that she's interested, show that she's available, like make time for me, do some thoughtful things for me, like cook, clean if she's my girl, ask me how my day was, find out if I'm okay.
It's very 1920s here, no? Cook, clean. That's how she.
We gonna talk about gender roles.
Like,
We skipping but we gonna talk about gender roles later in the relationship. Like, what's the man's role? What's the woman's role? I feel like that's part of the woman's role.
so as a man, you think you could cook and clean for your girl?
Now you could do that for sure. Yeah.
So you're cooking and cleaning for her when you're expecting her to do it. That's how this reciprocated. Like you're also doing this.
No, I'm saying like if I'm the man and I'm covering everything, like I'm taking care of the house, like the bills and everything. I'm going out to work. I expect to come home.
I feel like most people
expect
not
to
even
come
doing
home
all
to
that, right?
to-
Most people not living with their girl and coming home to them.
Huh? What?
Like, look, now, a lot of people don't have houses to go home to.
Nah, most
like,
people aren't stay at home.
They're
Like,
not
New
living.
York.
They're not married. Like, there's a lot of people just, you meet up with your shorty somewhere, or whatever. So if you don't live with your girl, how are you expecting her to show you this stuff? She's supposed to come over to your house and cook and clean at your house and then go home to hers and do it again?
No, it don't gotta be every day, but like once in a while you pack me some food. Here, babe, I got you some lunch
Means
for
a
work.
lot
It
to
means a
us.
lot. Like those simple actions, it's acts of kindness.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you. Say that one more time.
It's acts of kindness. That means a lot. That goes a long way. That's showing like, oh, if y'all not married, like you said, like y'all don't live together. That shows like the kind of wife that she will be in the future.
So when she does
men
do that,
men
what
take
do you
that
do?
that type of mental note and be like, all right.
So when she does that, right? She cooks and cleans things, like she send you a lunch or something. When she does that, what do you do back? Like, what's your reciprocated energy?
I mean, I'm the man in the relationship, right? I'm already taking her out. I'm already courting her. I'm already taking her on dates. I'm paying for dates.
So you think that she's not paying for dates too? So if she paid for dates, then does that get her out of cooking and cleaning?
I mean, as a woman, do you want to be paying for dates the majority of the time?
I got money. I don't have a problem.
Okay,
That's
so then
fine.
you a different type of woman. I ain't gonna lie. That's
You
fine
don't
too.
mind
That's
spending
fine
your money,
too.
but most women
But
nowadays,
most women don't want to do
mind
that. Like
spending
most
money.
women want a man to take care of
And
all
why
of
is
that.
that normal? Because of these gender roles you glazed over? Because we cook and clean and we do this so we don't have to pay for nothing. You think that I would rather pay for it so I don't have to cook it?
I mean, that's you. Most women don't want that though. You a 1% type of woman because most women do not want to do that, and you know that. Think about your friends.
Oh,
Do they want to be doing that? Do they want to
My
be
friends
paying
are
for a
also
man?
your friends, so I feel like we should not even include them right now. But
do they want to be paying for a man to take a man out on a date? Be like, all right, here, babe, I'm gonna pick the location that we meeting
Truly
at.
think about this
Wait,
friend
wait,
group and ask yourself this question.
I'm all right. Not only them, but just think about women in general.
Oh, now
be
it's
like,
not only us. So
be
now
like,
it's a
be
bigger
like,
population of that 1%.
be like,
that just,
be like, you think a woman's gonna really be like, oh, I'm gonna pick the date. I'm gonna pick you up as a woman telling a man this. I'm gonna pick you up. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna pay for everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna open the door for you. You think a woman wants to do that?
I'm gonna close this window back up to the friends that we have, right?
See?
So you wanna tell me that it's just me?
They all single. We can't even use them.
That's fair.
But how they treat a man? Like even if that's just they short.
Well, we
whatever.
can't-
You think they wouldn't scoop up and pick their man up? Like truly think about the full friends. Nobody gonna pick their man up?
Let me think about that.
Because I could think of one girl right now. So
We're not gonna say no names.
I'm not. But I'm saying
No
like
face, no case.
nope.
I would just say though,
because you want to make it sound like girls won't do this, right? Are you choosing girls that won't do this? Like, are you going to the club and the girl shaking
no,
her
we don't
ass?
find no wives in the club. Don't do that.
You wanna
We don't do
you
that.
wanna revisit the friend group again?
Oh,
No, I said
see?
we.
She get it.
I don't do that. Let me
Okay, so say
rephrase
it's
that.
yeah.
Wait, who did that? I don't know who you talking about.
Well, believe
I
by the
swear
name.
I
that
don't
later.
I don't know who she's talking about.
When the friend group, hones in and watches this, love y'all. Y'all know who we talking
Make
about.
sure
right?
y'all share,
will
subscribe.
immediately know, right?
I don't
So-
know who she's talking about.
They know who I'm talking about, like, and I know
Okay.
it.
We gonna visit that later.
So, you think that you choosing women that will do this for you, or you complaining because you chose bad and the ones that you chose didn't do that?
I think to answer Friday, because I feel like my brother. I don't know.
You German?
No.
Hmm?
I'm just gonna send him a life goal real quick. I feel that in this generation, it's very hard to find a woman that has the same type of ideals that you have, where it's I'm gonna come into this relationship ready to spend money. No, women nowadays are walking into relationships expecting the man to spend the money for
Why?
them. What do you mean why? It's because that's what they expect in this generation. That's what social media
But
shows them.
why?
Because that's what they think a man is supposed to do.
I'm gonna take it a step even further. Me as a man, bro, like I don't even care if a woman wants to do that for me. Like I want to take that masculine role as a man. I want to do that for her.
But not many.
What
men
should
do.
she want to do for me
Not
as a
many
woman?
men do. So if you
Javon,
go through a
Listen,
track record,
how do you feel?
If
You
I'm
wanna do
taking
that?
a woman out, if she's my girlfriend, I want to be in my masculine at all times. I want to take her out. I want to take care of the majority of the bills.
you must
Mhm.
be
Of
in a
course.
tax bracket that allows you to do so. Right.
If I'm able to do it,
So
And
now
as a
let's talk
man-
about-
as a
let's
man,
talk
you should be
about-
striving to do that.
you
if
said
I
we're-
put
you said-
myself in a position to be able to do that, I'm 100% gonna do it because that's what I want to do for my woman. There's certain things I want her to do for me, but if I need to pay the bills, most of the bills, and take care of a lot of things that men usually do.
Which are?
Maybe she needs help with some of her car. Maybe she needs a replacement on the brakes or some
That's why you
stuff
think you
like
get to
that.
be controlling.
Huh?
That's why them other questions. That's why because you know.
Nah.
That's why you think you get to tell her who she could be friends
Nah.
with because you think that because you took on these financial duties that she did not ask
That
you
is-
to do.
that's not the
that you could
case.
control other.
I'm not
aspects.
talking about what she has to do. I'm only talking about what I have to do. Regardless, that stuff don't matter.
Yes, but you change your mindset on what you expect her to do and listen to because you think that you could pay
No,
for this.
no. I'm not talking about controlling nobody. If she
But you
got
were
friends,
at one point when you were talking about them rules. You said they couldn't have best friends. They couldn't go to
oh,
Miami.
now
they
see,
couldn't do
you still
nothing.
stuck in
bringing
last
shit
year.
back.
She's stuck in last
You
year.
said-
She's stuck in last year. Listen, other people
So you
grow
grew?
too, huh?
So
other
you-
people grow too.
so you
I
no
still got, I
longer
still
believe
got my,
those
I still got
things?
my opinions on
So
that
you
too.
no longer believe those things.
I still believe in
So
certain
then
things
with
like that.
the tax bracket you're in, you think that you're allowed to do those things. So you think if you were broke, you could tell a girl she
Who?
couldn't have no friends. So
Huh?
you know,
If I'm broke, I don't have much
I'm
power
not
in a
even gonna lie.
relationship.
If you broke as a man, you're
You
not
shouldn't
even
be
talking to
be
women.
focusing on
Broke is a
relationship.
mindset.
That's what Bria's not getting, bro.
Yeah.
Like if you broke
but
as
we're
a
talking
man,
about the large population, and they outside chasing down all of it. So what are you saying?
what you
If
mean?
you-
Wait,
We're
what
not
you
talking
mean?
about
What
the
you
friend
mean?
group
What you
no more.
mean?
We're
What you
talking
mean?
about men,
What
right?
you mean? Say
A
that
lot
again.
of people are chasing down coochie,
Instead of
And they
money.
broke. You saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
And look at how their lives are turning out.
but they're
Is that for the
cool with
better?
it, and they're becoming sassy because of it. Because now
The
you're
men,
yes, like because you're focused on the wrong things, right? Instead of like you're focused on the wrong things, so you're doing the wrong things.
that's what
It's
happened.
not that women are watching you do the wrong thing, and you think I'm gonna do the right thing for you.
I ain't gonna lie. As a man, you know what you would want. Like you would rather have be in the same tax bracket that you're allowed to do those things for your woman. Like every man strives to do that. Like no man wants to be
You
broke.
really believe that?
Yes, I believe that.
Yeah.
Every man strives to be better for themselves so they can take care of their family.
Every man.
Yeah.
Not every man,
Well,
but
most
'Cause
men want that.
that's
Like,
a-
that's
I
success
think
as a
most
man.
men are told they need to do that.
yes.
And if they are not also equipped with the tools to do so, those two things are two separate things for people.
That's why you gotta build yourself up before. This goes back to the original question. Like, don't chase a woman because you gotta focus on your purpose. You gotta focus on your goals. You gotta focus on your money, so you can put yourself in a position to be able to do those things.
So
Then you get in a relationship. You're already set up, and now you can be the man you want to be for your woman, for your kids, and now we're good.
So you're telling me that when you were becoming established, that you were just a monk. You weren't doing nothing. You weren't
Yes,
chasing nothing. You
facts.
weren't
I was
nothing.
doing what I needed to do. I wasn't
Nah.
focused on no woman.
Oh,
I
it's
wasn't
not the
focused.
majority in here sounding like.
I ain't even
What you
gonna
talking
lie.
about?
Like
I am a saint, mama.
when
Dad,
you on your
watching, I'm a
purpose,
saint.
when you on your purpose, like
You gotta
women are naturally gonna be attracted to a man
Yeah.
that's chasing his goals, and that's not chasing.
That's
So
a
women.
are
fact.
you not entertaining the girls chasing after you chasing your goals?
That if I
You
have
can
to,
entertain them if you want to.
But
That's
I'm
up to
not-
the man.
want to,
But
yeah.
my all right. So I agree with what you're saying, Bria. But you got to remember, if I'm running right on my race, I'm on my path. I'm tunnel vision, right? And the girls, they coming across the path, they gonna get ran over. But I'm still running that race towards my goal.
So you telling me that the rappers that chose they shorty before they got famous,
Mhm.
whether that they did that right? So doesn't that mean they picked up the shorty on the way on their chase? They weren't. They weren't
Well, if they
tunnel
fought,
vision until they got famous and then picked a girl.
well, if they
Those
saw
are
the
gold
dream,
diggers.
no. But if they saw the same dream, of course. Most of
Yeah.
the time, a lot of these rappers, they regret their baby mamas.
So how do you know who's worth picking up on the way? Like if you're chasing and you're willing to chase, and
Mindset.
you're
You
doing
will
whatever
know.
for
You will know about what she
Their
does for you.
mindset, their
What she-
mindset,
their
and
mindset,
how,
and what she does for you.
and how they make you
Take
feel.
mental notes, like I said,
Yeah.
those things. Like
Yes.
she's like
You ask
she's
questions.
not looking through you. She's looking what's inside of you and what you need, like just to make sure that you're good as a man.
I think we should have asked the question.
And try to help you as
the
much
main
as possible.
You should have asked, what's the intent? Like, why are you chasing this person? Right? Like, an intention for why you're choosing somebody. So if that's the real goal here, then you're allowed to chase if your intentions up here, no?
Nah, chasing is
Chasing
you
is-
shouldn't chase nothing. That's what
You gotta
we said.
attract.
That you can't
No, chase your
chase
goals.
nothing. You can pursue, but you can't chase.
What's the difference between pursue and chase?
That's
You go
all, because
for it.
that means you're putting your best foot forward, and that person is taking 10 steps the other way, and you still running after them. That's chasing. Pursuing is y'all both feel me. Y'all both vibing.
Running the same race.
That's exactly y'all both putting y'all best foot forward, reciprocating. The energy is reciprocated. That's pursuit.
So
Pursuit of
what if two
happiness.
people are going in the same direction at different speeds?
Hmm?
What if two people are going in the same direction at different speeds? Like if you're more, if
Okay,
you're,
I see what you're saying.
like what happens then? Because I feel like at that point someone is chasing somebody, because you're not gonna be able to chase your goals at the same speed as someone else. Someone's carrying somebody at some point.
As long as y'all both headed the same way, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
So
There's
is
gonna
that
be
still not
roadblocks.
chasing?
There's gonna be times where somebody gets ahead of the other.
So that's
But
not
y'all
chasing
support each
still,
other.
though?
That's not chasing because
That's
y'all
not
both
chasing.
headed to the same. Y'all both headed to the same place.
Yeah.
So now I would ask you,
If somebody's putting like more effort in at that point, and the other person can't say it's the woman that's putting in more effort at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Say if you're the dude that she's messing with is like a basketball star.
Mhm.
He don't got time to see her all the time. He got to be at practice because he's making that bread. He got a freaking $200 million contract. That's his main focus right now.
Mhm.
He can't put all of his attention on the girl. The girl understands that, but she's like, you know what, babe? I see what you're doing. You're doing this for us. Let me still show you that I'm here for you. At that point of their lives, the woman is putting in more effort because the man is preoccupied with making money for
How
the
does somebody
relationship.
stay secure in a relationship doing that then? Like, because I don't think that's normal. I don't think that's society's norm right now. Like, I don't think
That happens in a lot of relationships, whether
not
it's basketball or not.
successfully. Like, I feel like when somebody feels like they're not pulling their weight, or if somebody feels neglected in any way, then this society says go cheat. So I don't know. Like, a lot of people not comfortable with giving somebody room, right? Like if my man's at work, you're not gonna be home thinking, oh, he's doing such a good job. You're gonna be thinking, damn, like, is he doing something when he's not here? Like, it's not a safe space to allow that room.
That's why you got to go to therapy and heal, because that
Don't
you
you-
I don't think
should
so.
not
I
be
don't-
thinking that
But therapy doesn't.
your man is at
fix-
work. I'm thinking if he's cheating with another girl,
feel
That
like you
shouldn't be your first thought.
you should look at society. Don't blame the girl and her thought process. Blame what's happening more frequent than the other.
I won't even. All right, this is where I would disagree with Ade, because we do see it plenty of times where females see the signs and they're blinded by the signs purposely. They'll see their man phone ringing, blowing up middle of the
That
night.
was never their man though.
Yeah.
You will know if that's your man or if that's just a guy that's entertaining.
No. There's men that lay down with these women, eat off them, have kids with them. You can't say that. There's a lot of men that do that. We're not gonna act like they don't do that.
That's playing the game though. If you never tell a girl that's your
no, we're not gonna act like they don't say I love you, you my wife. We're not gonna do that. They do that. They do that. We're not gonna act like niggas not out here doing that.
So that,
but my point,
in that point, then that's the man's fault.
But my point is to say that
could never be the man's fault.
But my point is, if a woman is seeing all of these signs and they're still choosing to be with that man, why? Why are you choosing to stay with a man that's cheating?
So how do
it's both parties fight.
No, how do you glorify women that stick by their man and like their trials, tribulations, ages, whatever? Like when you're growing up, how do you respect that girl from sticking by her man, but then you can't respect the girl for giving her man and wanting him to be better and wanting it to work out. Like,
I glorify a woman that sticks with her man through thick and thin, but I don't glorify a woman that will stay with a man that is a serial cheater.
But if it's one time, right? Then you gotta have it. It has to happen 2 times for it to be serial. So if it never happens the second time and she took him back, you're not judging. You get it?
No. If it happens back to back nights, 3rd night, 4th night, he's a serial cheater. Now, if it happens 1 year, I have an argument 6 years down the line. He got drunk one night. He doesn't remember. That's not a serial cheater. That's a man that made a mistake and he was drunk. He might have been taken advantage of. That happens to women as well, does it not? Say it doesn't.
Not my coochie.
No. But does it not happen to women? Do women not get drunk and get taken advantage of?
Okay.
So it can happen to a man as well. That's my point. So it's a mistake. That is a woman, and the same thing can happen for a woman.
I never mistakenly.
No. There's people that have been taken advantage of. Yeah.
Unless they drug, then that's rape.
No, if you're drunk, you're under the influence. That happens.
Drug.
So you don't go to the spot, get lit, and ever try to talk to a girl?
Of course I do. I'm not belligerent, or I'm not in my right state of mind. But there's people that do get to that point. That's my point.
I ain't gonna lie. If that happens, a relationship over, whether you were in the right state of mind or not, it's done. What y'all think?
How?
What do you mean?
What you think? If your girl goes out and be like, say she with her friends,
why first.
Say she out with her friends, right? Girls trip, whether it's vacation or not, girls trip, girls night out, whatever they say it is. She got lit or whatever. She mistakenly sleeps with another man. What you doing?
Mistakenly?
See,
what you doing?
I've never been on the same plane with this man before ever.
Nah, not mistakenly.
That's my point. Though. I said it's over.
It's over.
No, that was not the point.
There's no mistake.
She went out with her friends. That's not what I said.
There's no mistake.
That's what he said. That's not what I said.
That is not. What do you mean?
No. What do you mean to say, bro? Because that's not what I said.
Like, what I said was a girl. She out with her friends. She got lit. Her friends wasn't watching her back. She got taken advantage of. That's different than a girl.
That sound different though. Like that sound like she was drugged.
Nigga, that's not her fault. That's a mistake.
You said
yeah, that's what I was asking, bro. You said no.
You said
no. I said lit, drunk, anything that's under influence.
That's different, bro. That's different, bro. That's so different.
But that was what I said. I said it can be any of that. That's under the influence. There's people that get that drunk.
That detail matters, bro.
There's people that get
detail matters, bro.
That took away the.
There's people that get that drunk. I've seen it. You've seen it. We've all seen it.
Okay, so if your girl got
what I just said was something different. She went out purposely looking to get some.
No, so I'm trying to clarify his answer, his original answer. If your girl went out and got taken advantage of, is that cheating to you?
Taken advantage of?
Yes, like if something like
somebody drugs her.
Yeah. Are you still gonna go with she cheated because she did something?
No.
So then that's why it's different.
That's what I was trying to say. Like drugging
that's what I'm like.
And going out, getting lit, having a good time with your girls, and mistakenly sleeping with somebody.
No,
that's crazy. No, that's different.
How is it a mistake if she going out getting drunk and then choosing that man?
So now this brings back to the first time y'all met. Would you allow your girl to be in that type of situation, knowing that could possibly happen?
First of all,
yeah, now he about to.
Part 2.
I ain't with the girls trips and none of that, like that.
Talk your shit, King.
Girls night out.
Girls night out. Okay. once in a while. But if you go,
What's once in a while? Like, you can hear this.
I'm on Javon's side. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, it's just a lot of things happen on those trips.
Okay.
You know, a lot of things. Your friends get in your head. They start talking. Oh, he won't know. You could do this. Have some fun. You're still young. We don't want to deal with that. We definitely don't want to deal with that. It don't even come. I know you're gonna say, "Oh, you insecure." Nah,
No,
it's none of that.
I'm about to show my growth.
None of that. But how would you feel if your man goes out to Miami with his friends without you?
I'm about to show my growth right now. Okay.
Yeah, let me see.
I remember what I said before.
All right, let me hear it again.
I said that I don't really remember what I said, but I know that it was along the lines of like it should be a person's choice. Like I should be able to do whatever I want to do, right? Like you find the dynamic between your relationship or whatever works for your relationship, but like that's compromise, right? I was cool with compromise. I know I said that, right? Because I was cool with compromise, ended up compromising quite a bit since the time that I was on here talking a lot of mess, right? Like, so I don't go on girls trips. I don't really go to the club like that. Y'all know y'all don't see me.
That's a fact.
Y'all do not see me.
That's a fact.
It was hard enough getting her on the podcast.
Like, I do not, I want to respect my man so well that like I'm not going to start no arguments about shit that I don't have to do. Stuff. My bad. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But that it works for my relationship. It sounds like tax brackety. Like I'm gonna tell my girl what to do because I got bread. Like that's what that sounds like. It just sounds like pretentious. Like,
It's not. I ain't get that.
It gave that.
Definitely not.
I'm gonna pay these bills. You gonna shut up?
Nah.
What you think up there? What you think?
On which part? What Javon
Like,
said?
would you
or
allow? How do you feel about your girlfriend going on girl trips, girls' night out, etc.? Like, we're not just talking about it's my friend's birthday or my friend is getting engaged or like some major event, just like random nights out, girls trips. Like, we outside, girls' night out. Let's go get some drinks.
Man, we married?
No, like your girlfriend.
Girlfriend? How long? How many years? Because I'm.
Your girl.
No,
It
do matter. Because if it's just a girl I'm talking to,
girl
I'm not
taking
taking it
seriously.
seriously. If I'm taking it serious,
relationship.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm not outside, why you outside? What you doing outside?
What if you can't be outside because you're at work? That's my fault. You chose a night shift and I can't go outside.
Why you want to be outside drinking for what? What you want to accomplish?
Exactly.
Quality time with my friends. What if I go out with my cousin? It's the same thing.
You guys can't do game night at the house?
What if I want to go out to a new restaurant that just came out?
I'm
not allowed?
At what time though? At 12 in the morning?
No. Okay, so parameters. So you're cool with it happening if there's certain parameters. You're not saying she can't go. You're saying certain parameters need to be in place.
I'm not saying you're slaving your own home. I'm just saying why you got to be outside at the witching hours. Like,
so you're saying that she could go. She just has to go at a reasonable hour. That's fine. That's a compromise.
That's fair.
They're saying she shouldn't go nowhere. So that's why I'm trying to get y'all together on thought
I ain't say
processes
that.
here.
I ain't say that. I ain't even get my answer yet.
Because he had his shoulders up. I was waiting for his shoulders to come back down. So like,
goodness.
what? Go ahead. What's your point then? What?
All right, so I think that there's no reason for girls to be going on girls trips because you in a whole different country. Like, if there's not a reason for a trip.
What? Okay, if it's another state,
like,
you're cool. Like,
say if like, all right, there's like she going to a wedding ceremony and it's in another country and all her friends are going. You could go. I mean, I'm gonna be that +1 though, because who's gonna be
what
the
if she don't
+1?
get a +1? It's a
what?
What you mean in a wedding?
There are some weddings that do not give +1s because I'm not paying for you and your drunk friends. Like, yeah, there are some.
But this is my date. It's not my friend.
What you mean?
This is my partner.
If the wedding invite says no +1s, what you want
I
to
ain't
fight
gonna
the person?
lie. I
Like,
ain't never seen no wedding invite.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna still let her go though. I'm gonna still let her go if it's a wedding. Like, you're not gonna miss your friend's wedding because of me. Especially if you knew your friend before me.
Hold
You're
on.
not gonna miss that.
It's not a problem. You can go to the wedding. We going to the trip together though. I'm gonna just stay in the
so
hotel.
you're not coming to the wedding.
I don't even have to go to the trip.
I need a vacation.
Trust my girl at that point.
I just want to vacation. It's not controlling. I want a vacation.
Me personally, I don't got.
So
I work really hard.
When I'm done with this vacation, what do you mean? Like,
how many days off you need, goddamn?
I get a lot.
Nah, I'm not clingy. I'm not clingy like that. Like, I don't gotta.
It's respect for you.
If I trust my girl and she's going for a purpose, something that's important to her, you can go.
So you're
but if it's a random girls trip, like, girls, let's go to Mexico, let's get drunk. What's
the difference between going out with all your girls for one of your girls' birthday and going out just on a random night. What's the difference to you?
That's an occasion, though. She's
That's
doing,
an
she's
occasion.
doing it
So
to.
what's the
to-
difference of things that can happen outside? Like what is different?
She's
to
there.
You?
It's a different mindset. She's there for a purpose.
If
an
all her
important purpose.
friends, but if the purpose is to go out and get drunk and get lit,
But it's
on my
just on her
That's not a
birthday.
strong-
It's just the birthday.
Yeah, I don't get what's the date. What
I
is
see
the
what you
occasion
mean.
doing for the trust
Yeah.
that you have in your girl? You think
I
that
see
if
what
she
you
was
mean.
a dirty girl, that she was gonna come back?
Whore.
If she was dirty, you think that she was gonna respect herself on those birthdays and not the other days? Like, what is the difference?
I hear your point.
I ain't gonna lie.
I hear your point.
You
She's
shouldn't
not
be
dirty
going.
on the
No,
date?
no. My point is, she shouldn't be going out regardless. You only going out once in a while for a special occasion. That's the
So
only
you don't
reason.
trust her never ever, but on
I'm
special
saying she shouldn't
occasions,
be
you can
in
get
those-
free. Go free on special occasions.
She
Be a
shouldn't be in those
butterfly.
situations regardless. That's what I'm saying. Like,
What
why?
in the A
What?
boogie are you saying?
if you're-
It's no be free on special
Be,
occasions.
be
It's
free.
just-
Be
it's
free.
just-
Be a
Be free.
butterfly.
It's
Be free.
it doesn't make sense.
It does make sense
It
though.
does
Like,
not. That means you're
as
insecure
a-
sometimes, but I'm going to be a less
No.
insecure on the birthday.
no,
Let us
like,
know what you guys think at home.
Now let me say my point. Like,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
if you're a woman in a relationship, there's
Mhm.
nothing out there for you. Like, what is out there for you?
So you're
You're only
her
going
outside
there-
You go.
You're only going to those special occasions with your friends because you don't want to miss out on those moments.
Exactly. But
Like,
if you're going for a special occasion, you there for
you're there for a reason.
It's a
You know what I'm
reason.
saying?
You're
Like,
not there to
you're not
get too
there.
crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you're there for your friend.
that's
Like,
what I'm
let's say
saying.
she
You're
have
there
a
for
wedding.
that
You're
person.
there for
You know what
that
I'm saying?
person.
Like,
If you go to Mexico and you just going on vacation,
Like,
what do people go on vacation
that's
for?
what I'm saying,
They
like,
go on
yo, to
vacation
To relax,
to get crazy.
to have a different experience than the.
You can relax here
Yes.
with me.
that's what I'm saying.
Relax with me.
Yeah.
Go to vacation with me.
So what if you?
Why you
have-
got to get away from me?
What if your girl
Relax.
has money to go on a trip and you low on cash right now? She shouldn't go. She should wait till you got your money up, or she has to pay for
Yeah,
you?
that's fair.
Pay for both of us.
That's fair. Or she can pay for both of us. But I'm not gonna expect her to do that. I would want
So
her
she-
to wait for me to get to that
So
point.
so what if you down bad right now and I need a break from the life that is the down bad. I can't go on vacation because you down bad. That's not controlling. That's not like you want me to suffer. You wouldn't want to see your girl happy on vacation without you because you can't go.
You should wait. You should wait for me. You should wait for me to get my stuff together, and then we go together.
What happens to it's okay if we're not on the same part as long as we're going on the same road? Like
Damn, she got you. I ain't gonna lie.
Got who?
Yeah.
both
She
of
ain't
y'all.
get me.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
She ain't get
If
me
you're-
at
That was
all.
a great point.
If
I ain't gonna-
you
that
if
was a great
that's why I
point.
said what happens if you're on the same path but it's a little different. I'm gonna feel like I'm suffering somewhere.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm never gonna be in that. You talking about me in general or like
You said
me?
you want to talk about the whole world. You want to talk about
We
everybody.
talking
So we
about-
talking about everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's always gonna circle back to our original point. Like, as a man, you shouldn't be focused on girls if you don't got it like that.
But
You're not supposed to be in
you're
that
not
situation.
always
that's
gonna
not-
be
that's
up
not the
because if you're
point.
down bad and you're married, like if you lose your job, your girl can't pick up that slack, and I gotta suffer because you're suffering. So
Wait.
you get back on your
Wait,
feet. Like
what?
you don't know.
Pause. Wait.
That's a whole
Pause.
different.
Pause.
No,
Pause.
it's not.
Wait. Pause. I before Bria overcomplicates her point. I understood her point before she got to this point. So she's basically saying if I have the money and I'm capable of going on vacation, but I have my partner that is not in the position to go on a vacation. He's still working, but I am at a point where I am mentally drained. I cannot put all my effort into this relationship to make it better. I need to decompress, go on vacation. Why should I suffer
You said
here?
chase myself. Chase
No,
myself.
but she's saying, why should I suffer here, staying here, waiting for that man to get the money for God knows however long,
When I need to
when
decompress right now.
when that can ruin the relationship, her staying in there, miserable. I hear her point. She
You
makes
should get
a
a
clear
therapist.
point.
Mental health. Like I cannot support you and
Therapist
be there for you
would
if
say
I'm not
go on
good.
vacation. A therapist would say go on that vacation.
I ain't
Healthy.
gonna lie. No,
That's
bro.
that is a
I
fact.
don't understand Bria's point, bro. Because like,
I
Alright.
You don't
100%
want
understand it.
to.
no. Because when we started talking, hold up. When we started this
Take your
podcast,
turn.
we said that a man should focus on his goals
Mhm.
before focusing on a woman, right? Did we not? So why are we talking about a situation where he's down bad?
Because
And-
it doesn't. You don't stay up all the time. People talk about that in rap songs all the time. Like you up, and who's gonna be with you when you down? Like you don't stay up. That's not a guarantee. Like there was a.
If you set yourself up the way you're supposed to set yourself up, but that's like
you
that
can't
doesn't
prepare
happen
for
all
a
the
recession.
time.
Nah,
You can't
life
prepare for
happens.
things.
Life
Like, you can't
happens, but-
prepare for like
But if life happens, your girl's supposed to stay by your side.
I'm
You know what
not going.
saying?
I'm not leaving you. I'm just saying.
But what she's saying, she needs that vacation. That's what she's saying.
You need to have vacation when your man is down instead of putting that bread into helping him.
You said
gonna
that
go
you
on
want to chase
vacation?
yourself. I'm not supposed to be chasing myself. I'm not supposed to be protecting my mental health, my mindset, my
I ain't gonna lie, what you saying right now, I bet it sounds
I never
selfish as
said-
fuck. I ain't gonna lie. It sounds
Chasing yourself is
do sound
no.
selfish.
Wait. Chasing yourself is
quiet.
Yeah, it do sound like.
nah.
But
One mic.
Go.
Y'all not hearing how she's twisting what I'm saying. Like, you talking about chasing yourself and you talking about going on vacation. How is going on vacation chasing yourself? I'm talking about chasing your business, like chasing that bread. I was chasing your bread going on vacation. That's spending your bread. That's not chasing your goals.
But you're considering it that she's still in the same point as her man that's down. She good. She got the bread. She's allocated whatever she's needed to allocate in
and
that
our
relationship.
bills are paid. Like as a whole, like we're taken care of. You're just.
She only got enough for her one ticket on that trip. That's what she said.
I need a break from the bad, though. I'm just saying, like, you don't know what
I see it. I don't agree with it. I see it, though. I see her point. I 100% see it.
We're just gonna have to agree to disagree, because
I ain't gonna lie though. I didn't. You said like, you said nah. You gonna stay here with me. We gonna suffer together.
Nah, I ain't say that. I ain't say that though. Like, if your man is down, because that sounds crazy to me. If your man is down, why are you not there by his side trying to help him build up?
Why would you want your girl there on rock bottom when she should be on the pedestal? When she
No. See,
I ain't
this where
saying
you
all
starting
that
to mess
either.
up.
Nah. You see now you're losing me.
Go ahead, Javon.
No.
Listen, if your man is down, he's gonna be bad mentally. He's gonna be down with his money. Just help him out. Don't leave him going
That's
on
what I'm trying to
vacation.
say.
That sounds crazy
but listen
to me.
It
That
does
sounds
sound
crazy to me. Y'all not
I'm
hearing
not.
this?
I'm not allowing
don't
my
sound bad.
man to be down. Right? Like our bills are. You're covered. You're eating. You're happy. You're whatever. Like you just don't have a job right now, and you can't afford to go on this vacation. I'm not suffering because you can't do it.
All right, I'm gonna clean it up because I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit sounds crazy.
This sounds crazy, bro.
But to play devil's advocate for Bria, so she's paid everything, right? But now I'm gonna go on this 3-day trip. You gonna have to stay at home looking for jobs, apply, do something,
Chase yourself, like
chase them goals to be the better man for this relationship.
Why you having
That's
fun
what
when
we
you
should
didn't do
say.
what you were supposed to do?
Now, Bria, I would ask you, how many vacations you going on when your man is this
I'm
down?
only talking about this one. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I won't blame
I wanted
you.
to go. Like,
I
I'm not
wouldn't
saying
blame
I'm about to make it a habit. I'm living, partying, and spending money that we could be doing for whatever we could be
I wouldn't
doing.
blame her. No, I wouldn't blame her. That's fair. That's fair. Everybody
One
needs
trip is dragging us?
Now,
Everybody
how
needs-
long are you willing to stay in that relationship when your man is in a down position like that? Like, how long are you willing
Till
to
he
wait for
up.
him to get up? So you gonna stay there if it
Till
takes
he
20
up.
years?
Till he up.
You gonna stay there?
Till he up.
All right.
Till he up.
Till he
Bullshit.
up. Y'all believing that? Y'all believing that?
Easier said than
when you were
done.
up,
Believing that?
if I was with
Easier
you when you were
said
up and you were
than
spending
done.
your money on me and you were treating me good when you were up and I don't feel like there's nothing funny about it, it's my turn.
I don't know. A lot of women just different about it. It's a lot of different opinions on that. A lot of women will stay
You
for a
have
certain
to be
amount of time.
trying.
Huh?
You have to be trying.
I know.
You're not leeching.
What if he's like, yo, babe, instead of you going on this vacation, I'm gonna need that bread to start up my business. What you doing? He's trying. He just don't got the startup funds. You want to go on vacation and relax, right? But he's like, yo, babe, I need this to start up my business. Like, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do
I ain't gonna lie.
You gonna stay there until he's up, right?
If
What
it's
you
a
gonna do?
valid business plan, I might not go on that vacation. Okay. I don't know how much you think I'm spending on this vacation because I'm frugal friendly, but if my little trip money is going to start your business, I'm questioning your business. But
I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, Bree.
That was smart.
I ain't gonna lie. To be fair though, if your business idea pop up at the idea that I'm saying I'm going on vacation, it is manipulative. That means you want my money to spend it on whatever, so I can stay here with you. That's messed up. So it
had to have been a seed out loud prior to this trip for me to know you were planning something.
Yeah, like let me know that you have interest in something, that you're not like you're looking into doing something.
Nah, you're acting like this shit happens like in a day, bro. Like you can see the spiral of somebody's down. It doesn't. You don't go down in just in one day. Like it's a spiral.
Which day of the spiral am I allowed to go on vacation?
Nah, that's too specific,
bro.
Like
I don't know the answer to that shit.
So when am I allowed?
Nah, the question was
when
like,
you're not that bad.
The question was like, are you gonna like send him that bread instead of going on vacation?
Yeah.
All right, so you a real one.
Yeah.
Not a lot of women is doing that.
But I'm telling you, if your little plan This little $500 I was gonna go to like Miami with. If that's gonna be
Ain't
Miami.
nobody going to Miami with
I'm just
$500.
saying,
Like, who you
I'm
lying
talking
to
about
right
booking
now?
the trip. I'm not talking about when you're spending it. If my little booking my trip is gonna ruin your life like that, we gotta talk about it. Cause
Nah.
what?
You ain't going to Miami
Need
with
like
$500. You need to
you
come
remember-
2000,
2018 was a time, okay? We were making
we
it
in
work.
2024.
6
Yeah,
years
with the
later.
times. All right.
Mm.
But to keep it going, I'll ask the next question.
Yeah.
Is chivalry dead? What do you guys think? Do we need chivalry still? Is it
Chivalry
dead?
died when courting died.
Who said courting died?
It died.
Chivalry not dead yet. I don't think so.
It's dying fast.
It's dying, but we still practice
People
that.
keep talking about simps and all this other stuff. Like
That's different. A simp is somebody
That's not
that
chivalrous.
I know, but
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
people
Simp
don't
is not
understand. A lot of people
being
don't
chivalrous.
understand the terms, and they're thinking that if they do chivalrous things, they're
They're a
being a
simp.
simp. So that's
Nah,
the
nah, nah,
problem.
nah, nah.
There's a lot of people that don't understand what a simp
Wait, hold
truly
up.
is. Like
Please describe what is these chivalrous things that you're talking about.
opening the door. Like
Okay.
I've dated people that never let me touch a car door or a regular door. Like you're genuinely upset if I'm touching something. Like like making sure I'm on the proper side of the street. Like I mean the sidewalk or whatever. Like there's genuine chivalrous things to do, and people don't do them because they think that's corny or that's me simping for my girl. Like a lot of people don't do that.
All right. So when do you expect a man to start doing these chivalrous things? Like
Immediately.
immediately.
What you mean?
You don't treat
Yo.
if you treat women respectfully, because it's not just your girl. If you treat women truly like that, you don't want any woman to open the door. It
So
should just be
what
a
do you
natural thing.
what do you expect? Some acts from a man, like by default. Do you want a man to always open the door for you? I can understand the street thing.
I don't
you
need the
wanna
door
be,
all the time, but the street thing, I need
Yeah, I
to see
noticed
that.
y'all very serious about that. Like,
Because like we taught really early, like look for this stuff. A man is respectful, or he was taught the proper way if he does certain things. Like I'll notice it, and I'll put it in the back of my head like, oh, he don't do that. I'm not gonna say it off the bat. I can't be with him because he doesn't do it. I'm gonna wait to see if it's a collection of things you just don't do, or like that's one that you missed or you didn't think of it that time. Like like it could be an accident. So I'm not harsh, but
Okay, so I have a question. Because I do believe chivalry is still alive. So now you come across there are men out here that don't hold the door for nobody, and you have to ask yourself why. Just wonder how many times they've held the door for people and they will look them dead in their face and just walk without saying just thank you or head nod.
well, as a person that will happily go, you're welcome.
But that's not common. That's most people would
But
avoid that
what I'm
because
saying,
that's a
like, I don't be
confrontation.
worried about them other people because I'm the you're welcome. Like your mom didn't teach you. Like I'm gonna say something because I wasted my time being nice to you and you didn't appreciate it. So I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna speak up. I don't have time to be. I'm not gonna walk away 20 minutes later like damn that person.
yeah, that's
All right,
crazy.
that's fair. All right, so now and then to use your other point, talking about on the side of the road,
Mm-hmm.
on the streets, maybe some people just don't want to walk on the edge of the road because they don't want to get hit by a car.
So you wanna
Some people
so you
survive.
wanna, imagine now. Think about this as a girl. You wanna be my man, but you don't care if I get hit by the car.
But I don't know you.
You
Though.
wanna
That's
provide
but you
for
said
me?
everybody
You
gotta
wanna
do that.
provide for you wanna be a man and be masculine and do this, but I can't be protected in my feminine energy as your friend.
No. That's different. You said somebody you don't know, a stranger. I don't know you.
I mean, why
I'm
would
gonna
you
walk
be
right by
outside
you.
walking with a stranger?
But we on Manhattan.
I'm talking about when you're with somebody.
Okay.
Like if you are with one of your friends or you're whatever, you're gonna let your friend just wander around because that's not your shorty. Like that's not my business.
No. I was just playing devil's advocate.
I agree
All
with
the
Bria.
time.
I agree with Bria.
Finally.
I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all heard that?
Even for our friends, like it's common courtesy. Like when I was injured, you know what I'm saying? Like my friends will hold the door open for me just to make sure I'm good.
Little stuff.
Little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's chivalry.
All right. Well, so just to keep it going, then I'll ask: do you think we need chivalry to be in a successful relationship?
Mm-mm.
Do we need
all that talk about chivalry? We
What
don't
you
need
I
it?
think it's important, but like I said, like if you weren't doing the door thing, but you were doing one of the other, like I don't think it's like required because there's a lot of girls that have low standards and they make it work.
That's true.
Like it works without
That's
it. Like
true.
you don't need it, but I would prefer it.
Are those successful relationships though?
If it's lasting longer than mine,
We ain't talking about how it's lasting. We just saying it's successful.
I don't know. I'm not inside there. Like you don't
Respectable.
know. You can't know. Like I've seen people that I thought were doing it and killing it, and then they weren't. So I don't know, and I don't base my relationships on anybody else's. Like if y'all want to do foolishness, have a nice time. But
I ain't gonna lie. If that's my girlfriend, like I'm walking on the proper side of the street. I'm opening doors for her. Like I'm making making sure we good as a
You
man.
remember? Like, what makes you remember?
It's
I know
engraved
who
in my
I'm
mind.
with.
No,
I know who I'm with.
that's
Like
just regular
I'm just
thing.
gonna like if you're my girlfriend, I'm gonna want to take care of you in that type of way.
Same
You've
here.
been kind of quiet today.
Me?
Vaughn. Don't be PC before you go to Atlanta, man. Let them know how you really feel down
Yo,
there.
I wasn't
Are
ex-
you chivalrous to your girl?
You know they like that down
I
south.
learned, honestly.
Who
In
taught
my
you?
last relationship, it was things that I wasn't doing that she was like, you should do this. You should walk on this side of the street. Because I wasn't doing stuff
You
like
thought it was
that.
stupid when she said it?
Nah, I didn't think it was stupid. It was just a preference. Honestly, I'm gonna respect that. I'm gonna walk on the side of the
Just
street if
not
she
when her
wants me
preference is
to.
going outside to the spot.
Wait, what?
Just not when her preference is going outside to the spot. That's the only
That's
time her
different.
preference
Come
don't
on, it's
matter.
not.
I'm just wondering when do
Nah.
preferences matter to you? Like, so when it's something as simple as like
Well,
you
that's
could do it
my
real quick.
preference. You don't go outside this spot. She has to respect my preference too.
Compromise.
Compromise. That's what it comes
Interesting. That
down
was a
to.
big difference in compromise, but I get it.
Yeah.
How
But
about
I
opening
did.
the car door?
opening the car door. If
You
she
gonna
just-
run out? You gonna pick your girl up? You gonna run out? Open
Honestly,
the door for her?
if she wants me to do that, sure, I'll do it. But
You gonna do it
That's-
every
that
time you
shouldn't
see
be-
her?
I think that's a little dramatic. Cause what if
not
you
every
walk-
time I do it. Not every time I see her. Nah, I'm not gonna do it every time. But
You bring in flowers to every single
No.
date?
no.
What about the
listen,
first
listen.
link? You bringing
No,
flowers?
No,
I don't even do that.
Nah,
I don't bring flowers. I'm
nah,
sorry.
nah.
I bring you a cactus. I don't do flowers.
I ain't gonna lie, you just gotta unlock different levels
I'm
of
lying. I
chivalry
ain't
out of
bringing
you.
shit.
You just gonna have to
I ain't
unlock
bringing
it.
shit.
Yeah, honestly, it's certain things
I'm
that really
paying
just
for the
don't
date. I
matter.
ain't bringing no flowers.
ever?
Nah, I ain't gonna. If I know you like flowers,
Maybe on a special occasion.
I'm gonna get you some plastic flowers so I know they gonna stay alive.
Special occasion. I ain't
Plastic
gonna lie.
flowers don't die.
Occasion,
Special
maybe.
occasion.
A bouquet of
Who
plastic
is dating
flowers.
them?
What?
Oh,
But G.
you see this smile?
I said
They
special
love it.
occasion.
Special occasion,
That's
yeah.
fine then.
Special occasion.
No, because he said you getting plastic flowers if she like flowers, so
Nah,
that they
plastic
stay.
They don't
That's
die.
crazy.
Flowers.
Crazy.
Wait. First off.
If they take care of it.
First off.
Put that in a
How can I
vase.
show a woman that I truly love her if I give her something that's going to die within weeks?
Because she liked it.
No, I'm gonna give her something that looks just like it, a replica that will stay there forever.
He's
preserved.
not getting her a flower, bro. He's getting her a Van Cleef bracelet.
Snap King.
He's
Well,
spinning that bag.
Everybody got different preferences.
You gotta be my wife for that.
That's a lot.
What you want, the flower or the Van Cleef bracelet? Which one you want, Bria? Both of them.
Both of
Oh,
them.
nah, you
See,
I
that's
made
high.
lobster.
expensive taste.
Lobster don't cost $1,000.
I don't know. If you
Lobster
keep,
every
if you
night?
keep eating it, add up. I don't know.
That's
If
facts.
you keep eating it, it's gonna add up.
All right, so for the last question, what are the roles of a man?
Oh yeah, I know Bria like this.
And what are the roles of a woman
Talk your shit, queen.
in the pursuit of building a relationship?
Man has to provide
Why you jumped at the chance to talk
because I
so
want to talk. Man has to provide. Man should be providing, taking care of his family, being the leader in a relationship. Woman going back to traditional roles, which I think is the best.
He back in 1920.
Nurturing, taking care of her man, making sure her man is good when he comes home, motivating her man, taking care of the kids when you
I
have
don't even think
kids.
he answered
most
the
of the
question.
time.
What was the question? Cause he talking about women.
What are the roles?
I just
men and
explained.
women, men and women.
I explained men already.
But he
I told
expects
you.
the woman not to work. I'm assuming like this is your wife. That's
Yo, if I
staying
get
at
to
home,
a
right?
point, I want to get to a point where you don't have to work.
Well,
I
me-
want to get to that point, and you could just do whatever you want. Just stay at home, chill. If you want to.
Oh,
Just
But what
relax.
does that come with? I'm telling you, if
I'm
you're
not gonna
willing
be
to do that, you're gonna be
I ain't
like
gonna
the
lie.
Hulk
Don't
every
be-
day.
No,
Like
I'm not.
Don't flex when you say I'm
No,
not.
I'm not.
the Hulk. Like what is that? Like get it together, please. Like that's how I know you're lying right now. Like that was it.
Listen,
It's all
I'm not.
theatrics, y'all.
All right, Bria, what's your answer?
Honestly,
let the people hear.
I feel like you can't define roles like that. Like
Okay.
if you truly believe in 50-50 with your partner, like you cannot just
50-50.
Do y'all believe in 50-50 though?
He had an
I feel like
episode
you-
on that.
I feel like the 50-50 is cool as a baseline. Like you should aspire for 50-50 but be comfortable if it's 60-40 or whatever other number it could be. Right? Like if you're aspiring for 50-50 and you want a balance and you really do want balance in your relationship, I feel like the roles can't be so rigid. Because when I'm down and I can't, like if my leg's broke, I can't do laundry, you gotta do it.
Damn, how your legs break?
I don't know. You know? Pretzel.
Let's keep it a stack. Ain't no woman in 2024. Well, majority. Let me not say ain't none. They don't want to be splitting no bills 50-50 with no man.
Yeah, I haven't. It's not that many women out here that want to do that. Most of the
Because they
time,
can't.
they want you to do at least
Because they can't.
60-40. Like
Because they can't.
Well, a lot of them can, but they still want a man
That's
that's
a
gonna
lie. A
They
lot
don't
of them
even want
pretend to.
60-40.
A lot of them
They want
pretend to
70-30
be able
or
to.
something.
They want
80-10.
90-10.
90-10.
You cover the bill, I'll send the tip.
Yo,
That's
there's a
what they
lot of
want.
women
A lot of
out here
people-
that don't want men
They
to.
pretend. They pretend to be able to. They have the Gucci they got on is bought by another man. That was not them. They cannot do it. They cannot do it. A
So
lot
you're
of
saying
people-
most women out here cannot do it?
Whether they can or can't, they don't want to.
They don't want to.
I
There's-
don't think that they don't want to. I think that they know that they cannot, and they accept it.
No. Even if they had that bread, I'm gonna spend your bread. Come on, you've heard that mindset before.
Facts.
That's not true because there's a whole bunch of people saying if you trick, I trick.
No,
Listen,
that's not
what they say
majority.
by that. You buy me a car, I might get you like some boxers or some socks.
That's a lie.
Come on,
That's a
Keep
lie.
it
a lot of
You're just-
women.
Okay.
money
all right,
bag, yo,
examine-
Ari. What has she bought him?
He
bought her
likes
a car.
jewelry.
And what is she getting?
How much is that jewelry?
The money that he's spending on her,
I'm sure
it
she
don't
don't like
compare
plots
to
of
the money
land,
that
but she got that.
she's spending on him.
Yo,
That's a fact.
I don't know which one that makes more.
a lot of women, at the end of the day, a lot of women are able to do it. They still want that man to be the provider and pay
You
for
truly
most of the
believe
stuff.
that?
Yes.
Not that I believe it. I know.
Yes.
I know it's true.
Does that make you feel like you could be controlling because you know that they're
Here
not
we go
doing
with
their
the
part?
controlling thing again.
No, you are. It's
No,
hope.
I'm not controlling.
Baby hope.
I'm not controlling. But
Mhm.
yes, most women want the man to be paying for most. That's what they prefer. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if y'all feel the
I'm
same
not waiting
way.
on nobody to give me nothing.
Okay, what do you
That's
think?
good. There's nothing wrong with that. Most women are like that.
All right, so I'll go off of first this point. The 50-50, it's not too many people nowadays that want to live in the 50-50 mindset, because that basically comes with the bill, regardless if you're covering all the bills and I'm covering like the main expensive bills, it's still going to add up to that 50-50. See, at some point. But there's people in our generation that don't want that. They just want you to spend everything, buy me everything, and then I sit on my money. That's not the point though. That our point is it possible to have a 50-50? And it's not no more. Not no more. It's not common. But going to the point of roles, what are the roles of a man and woman in a relationship? I feel a man should be a leader. I feel every man in a successful relationship, regardless of whether it's leading in the household or leading when it comes to outside affairs, they need to be a leader in some facet. A wife can't look at you, or a girlfriend can't look at their man and expect them to always walk outside to deal with an aggressive man. Like, if then you're not a leader. Who's gonna protect them?
Why you can't be it?
No, but I'm not done yet. Women, on the other hand, I feel that they should be natural nurturers. Women nowadays don't know how to nurture shit. They can't even nurture a plant.
How you could say bad words about kids?
Of course you can curse. I never said you couldn't curse. They can't nurture.
That.
But the snap was for the curse.
Yeah. All right. Whatever.
No, I ain't snap at the curse.
Oh,
He snapping to clap.
I was snap queen.
Nah.
Yeah.
Y'all
Nah,
got
was
new
like
rules?
we was clapping.
No, I was clapping. I don't clap. I can't
Nah,
clap.
me-
'cause
me
I'm
I had
and
holding the
the
that-
mic.
footage. I that knew when he did it. I was like,
No. That's my fault. I didn't.
PTSD.
But I feel women should be able to nurture. And I think nowadays a lot of relationships nowadays fail because a man can't lead and a woman can't nurture. A woman doesn't know how to nurture a successful home. They don't know how to make sure that their man doesn't go off the rails, especially when they're outside. A woman will lead their man into danger instead of diffuse the situation. They're gonna be like, "Babe, you gonna let him talk to me like that?"
Before.
That happens all the time.
I really had this trouble.
And it happens to the point where you'll go out on a date with a girl for the first time, and like she will expect you to die for her. Ma'am, I just met you. That's crazy.
But I think that's a man's fault why women think like that.
No, I
really do.
I think it's society's fault.
I think men don't know how to display their masculinity, and women don't know how to like participate in it. Like if you're gonna walk around here like, oh, I'm the man. You listen to me, and I'm gonna think like when I go outside, like you the man, right? You handle this. Like you gotta. It depends how you portray that.
I can agree. I can agree with that to an extent.
There's some people that walk around like I could beat up anybody. All right, so go
okay,
do it.
but that's a man that doesn't understand what masculinity is.
That's what I'm
He's
saying.
living
A lot
in
of
his
people
femininity.
don't.
He's ready to jump at any emotion. That's not
Yep.
a real man. A man knows how to bask in his emotion, whether he's angry, sad, regardless of whatever the emotion is. He knows how to keep his composure. Most men nowadays don't know how to keep their composure. They fall off the rails. But then there are women that are pushing those men off the rails to go crash out. So obviously that woman doesn't know how to nurture a successful home because she's sending her man to prison.
But then it confuses people though. Like if you want the traditional roles, then that's what was happening. Like when I told my man to go handle something, or when there was danger, like he would just jump at the chance. So they don't understand it either.
Why
Like,
wasn't your man coming to take you away from that situation? Why would he come to the situation and get out the car and keep the situation escalated? Why didn't he say, get in the car, let's leave?
Exactly.
That
That's the
sounds
man's
control.
role.
That's a
No,
leader.
that's
A
not
leader. That's a
controlling.
leader. A leader says, let's go. Why are we here?
The man's role in that situation is
To
to make sure
get you
you're
out of
safe.
get you
Make
out
sure
of
you're
danger.
good, you're safe, you're home
I'm not
safely.
gonna get out of the
Yup.
car and keep you in danger.
Exactly.
Because God forbid, who knows what they have in their pocket. Now, not only am I putting my life in danger, I'm putting your life in danger.
Exactly.
And now if I'm outside initiating more aggression, now it's out of my hands.
I feel like
Now-
I just understood like 12 of my fights with my boyfriend. I'm not gonna lie to you. That makes sense. I'm not gonna sit here.
And
act
that
like
goes
didn't make
that goes to the women back at home. When I say nurture, that means being able to foster a good home for a man to come to, but being able to understand that if a man calls you and he's riled up, you can calm him down. So he's not gone from your home for multiple years. And most women don't know how to do that nowadays. And that's why so many of y'all have
Yeah,
jailbird
bro.
husbands.
That's why these women, they want their men to go fighting for them, like go beat somebody up for them. Like that's not beneficial for anybody.
That's a New York.
Now, but
You
don't get me wrong.
You do jail time, like
No,
There's
don't.
too many consequences.
But don't get me
There's so
wrong.
many
If
consequences.
you have to
It's
fight for
not
yourself
ever really
to
worth
protect you and your woman,
that's different
you
though.
fight.
That's different. But if you can
But if-
de-escalate the situation
De-escalate
and get out of there,
always. So that's what I believe the roles in the man.
but
and
if
the woman.
somebody putting hands on you, that's different.
That's
Way
Oh no!
more.
Now
That's
we gotta have to
that's
take. We're gonna take it to
different, you
10 now.
You gotta take
You
it
call
to
me.
1,000,
I'm bringing.
like,
I'm bringing my
you're not
my
touching
right
shorty.
hand, my
Mhm.
metal bat.
Yeah,
both
that's a different story.
But 9 times
Yeah.
out of 10, it doesn't end up like it can always
Does
be
it
diffused.
matter whose fault it was for you to want to be involved?
For what?
Like, if somebody put their hands on your shorty,
Oh, it's
would you
don't even-
defend before knowing the story?
I have.
I'm going. My
Yeah.
instincts as a
I have
man
to.
is gonna make me
Yeah.
want to defend.
But once I
It's
get
gonna make me
the
wanna
full
defend,
story,
no matter what the full story.
yeah.
is.
Once I get the full story after though, oh yeah, you getting another ass ripped out. Like I'm chewing yours too, because
I,
you put me in a situation where it could have ended my life.
I wouldn't even go that far. I would just end the relationship after that. If I found a story and it didn't match up, then I'm ending the relationship because you put me in jeopardy for stupidity.
No, we gonna get to that. We gonna cross that bridge when we get there. But my instincts is somebody put their hands on you. Now I gotta take it there.
Yeah.
No matter what it was.
No matter what it was.
Now I gotta take it.
As a man, you see somebody put their hands on your woman. As a man,
Yeah.
instinctually, we're
Yeah.
going.
You gonna stop that. All of that is gonna get
Yeah,
stopped
yeah.
right.
And
right
all
then
men-
and
Somebody
there.
don't do it,
It's
then you know
done.
that's not their shorty.
All men respect that.
If somebody
Not
don't
even
do it,
that.
then you know that's not their shorty.
I wouldn't even say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sometimes men just
some
be
men
scared.
they be
It doesn't
scared.
matter.
They
Like,
just be
they
scared.
be scared.
But at the end of the day, at that point, you just have to understand. You have to be able to use your discernment. Most men don't get into a situation. If I see 50 niggas out there and you said one of them hit you, yo, get in the car, we calling the police. The fuck? What you think you want to go out there and fight 50 niggas? Get your ass in the
You know,
car.
some women
What the hell?
would expect
They
you
would
to do
want you to
that.
still fight.
Yo,
for them.
ma'am.
I get it.
Well, that's
Man,
not
am
the
I
woman
Captain
for me.
America? Am I Black
Exactly.
Panther?
That's not the woman for you if she expect you to do.
Am I Black Panther? No, we
Breaking up
gotta
after that.
Yeah.
we gotta use
What-
common
I
sense.
could die.
There's a
You
lot
gonna
of
put me
girls
in that
don't know the
position?
difference.
She don't care about your
There's
life.
a
She
lot
don't care
of
about your
girls
life.
that
That
care
means she
about
don't care about me.
Yeah, that's it.
And if she knows I have people that have that, you know, when I'm talking about that, I'm talking about that G, and then she expects me to go get that to air out the spot, that means you want me in jail. Why can't I be with you?
How long does it take to know if that girl act like that? Like how many dates does it take before you know that girl has no sense?
We
You
don't
can
know.
tell.
You can
I don't
tell.
Nah,
know.
you can even tell on the first date by her mannerisms. You can tell. You can tell pretty quickly.
Nah, you can't. I don't think the
Nah, you
first
can.
date.
I feel like you can
It depends
tell.
Not
on
all
the
the
girl.
time.
By the way a girl
It
talks.
depends on the girl, bro.
It depends on the girl, but you can pick up.
You can
like,
pick up on certain
hints.
things, but I feel like
You
it
can
takes
pick that up.
time to really get to know somebody.
Nah,
Maybe
bro.
not the first date. Maybe on like the.
Nah, this
Fourth
sometimes
or
you know before.
Even
the
the first date, bro, you
Before
can
the
tell
date,
the
you
type
know.
of woman you deal
It all
with.
depends on the
You can
person.
tell.
bro.
If you ask the
It
right
depends on the
questions,
person.
bro, it depends on the person too. But if you
Yeah.
ask the right
It
questions,
definitely
you can
takes
kind
some
of tell.
time though. But I ain't gonna lie. If
Yeah,
you live,
first date,
if you
you
live
ask the
by
right
the
questions,
P's,
yeah,
if you
find
live by the
out.
P's, you don't tell me you live by the P's. I come pick you up, and there's like 17 niggas
What
downstairs.
fault is that?
Living
I don't
by
know
the
who's gonna be
P's.
outside when you come
The
get me.
project.
Yeah, the
He
project.
judging the book by his cover.
I am absolutely judging the book by them. Because why you not telling me there's a group of niggas downstairs that are gonna impress
As
me?
a former project baby, I don't agree.
What you mean?
I don't.
So every day
How am I know who's outside?
you can look outside your window. If you live on the other side of the building where you can't see the front door, that's different. But if you live at the front and you can see the front and you know who's outside, you're not giving me fair warning.
It's a
I'm
girl's
turning
fault.
around.
It's the girl's fault for when you go. What's the address? You didn't look up what the address was. It's my fault. I didn't notify. Who would go? I live in the project. By the way. Like who's doing that? Who's doing that?
You should.
Why?
If you value
I'm
my
already
life.
embarrassed that I'm living in the P's, and now I gotta tell you about it.
So
up
you're
front?
not you. So
So what if you go? No, I don't want to come no more.
Wait, so you're embarrassed to live in the piece, but not embarrassed to invite me to the piece? What the fuck?
I feel like surprise, you know, like.
Wait, hold on. Did she just say surprise? I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't walking through nobody's teas, nobody's
All right,
peas.
what if she went downstairs to get you?
Nothing,
what if she went
bro.
downstairs to get you? You still not going inside?
No, I'm going inside. I don't care.
You
That's
going
not a
inside
problem.
with her?
Yeah, well, if that's I don't mind. I've done
So
it in the past.
Nah, yeah, I'll do that. Like, but going up by
as soon as he
myself.
said I did it in the past,
that
you
could be
realized
a-
you
that
did
could
it in
be
the
a whole
past too.
setup.
You just realized you did it in the past too when he said it. That's why you changed your mind.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I ever walked through nobody's projects before.
Ever?
Nah.
Like when you date somebody and you had to walk.
Your caliber
I
of
never
women
dated
is just
nobody in the
superb,
projects.
huh? Your
Have
caliber
I?
of
I don't
women.
think I have either.
Nah, I definitely.
I can't even picture you near.
Me either. I'm a good black man.
What you say?
Yo, she been throwing
You
slick
you
comments
see
at
some?
Javon the whole time.
You see them
Here we go.
in the textbooks or something?
Yeah, this girl right here.
Oh my.
You visited all your cousins? Yeah.
Yo, you annoying.
Man, we gonna call it with that one. I ain't gonna lie, cause we gonna take a little more. It's gonna go.
Part three on the way.
Make sure y'all comment down below, subscribe, share.
Word.
It's been your boy Up there.
It's been Ade.
Javon.
Bria.
We'll holla at y'all.
BossTalks.
Peace.
BossTalks, y'all.
Tone. Boss man, this shit, man. Tone. I was sitting around thinking that you love me. Should've known better when you dug me. And I've been told you it can get ugly. Drinking my cup, I'm lovely. Gotta stack money up to the ceiling. Take Percocets for my healing. I'm numb, don't know the feeling.